Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be showing you how to make gingerbread cookie ice cream with our Ninja Creami Deluxe. So you ready? Let's get into this. Alright, for our recipe we have our Silk Nextmilk, a little bit of monk fruit sweetener, a little bit of Bob's Red Mill egg replacer, and a little bit of water to mix into that. Some vanilla extract, our herb combination. In here we have a little bit of ginger, cinnamon, allspice, and clove. And last but not least, we have our sugar-free ice cream cone. You can either get them like this or also like this. As always, if you want to make this recipe, all the ingredients and measurements are down in the description of the video, along with the calorie count, the protein, the carbs, and the fat. We did this recipe on our Ninja Creami Deluxe, so if you still have the original Ninja Creami, you can still do that too, but you have to cut down all the ingredients by 1/3. The first thing we're going to do is take our egg replacer, put that into a mixing bowl, add in our water, and we're going to go ahead and whisk this to combine it, just until we don't see any speckles of dry stuff in there or anything. Kind of tip it around too, make sure you don't got anything down the bottom sticking, like I do, right there. And then we're just going to let this sit for about a minute or so to thicken. After it's been sitting for about a minute, it should have consistency of basically mixed up egg yolks. Pour in our oat milk, throw in our vanilla extract, pour in our monk fruit sweetener, and we'll go ahead and stir this in here really well with a whisk. Be sure to dissolve that down as much as you can. And then we'll add in our spice combination. And we're going to go ahead and whisk this in as well and get that as incorporated as we possibly can here. Once you got that all mixed up, we're going to pour it into our creamy pint. Just be sure you pay attention to the scoopable max fill line right here. We do not want to fill past this line. So we're just going to go ahead and pour this in right up to that line. And look at that, perfect. It's almost as if I measured this out before I made the video. Or maybe I had to record this section 5 times to get this right. You'll never know. Once you've got that poured in, we can go ahead and put on our lid. And we're gonna drop this into our freezer for 24 hours. One useful tip is when you're putting this in here, be sure to put it on a level surface. You want the top of the frozen pint to be nice and level for the machine.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
After it's been about a day, we can go ahead and pull this out of the freezer, and you'll be able to tell it's ready because your mix is going to be a really light color. If there's still spots that aren't quite frozen, they're going to be a lot darker here. It's a good idea to let this set out for about 20 minutes or so, just to let it loosen up just a little bit. Otherwise, you might get ice cream that looks a little bit granule or powdery. All you gotta do is add about a tablespoon of oat milk in after you process it, and then just hit a respin, and you should be good. By the way, if this is your first time here and you want to learn some cool new recipes, get some great cooking tips and tricks and all sorts of other kitchen related things, then start now by subscribing to the channel and clicking the notification bell so you never miss a thing. After you let it set out, go ahead and take off the lid, put your pint into your creamy pitcher, throw on the top, lock it on, turn on your machine, and we're going to go ahead and slide this on and lock it in. Depending on how much ice cream you want to make, you can do either the full thing or just the top half. We're going to end up eating this whole thing because I don't believe in leftovers, so we'll go ahead and hit the full button. We'll set this to the light ice cream mode, and then we'll go ahead and start this up. Alright, that's all finished. Let's go ahead and check this out. And that looks just about perfect. You can see we got a tiny bit of granule here, but honestly, I wouldn't really worry about that too much. I don't think it's worth respinning for that. So we're ready to serve this out. We normally put these in the bowls, but today we're going to use these sugarless cones. Fancy, huh? This recipe really came out great, and if you're a fan of gingerbread cookies, I really think you're going to like this too. If you'd like a little bit more information about the Ninja Creami Deluxe that we used in this video, we do have an Amazon affiliate link to it down in the description of the video. If you purchase anything through those links, we do make a small commission, but it doesn't change the price that you pay 1 cent. If you'd like to learn a little bit more about Joe's Phenomenal, you can watch a couple more videos, or you can check us out online at joesphenomenal.com. I thank you so much for taking a little bit of time out of your busy day to watch this video. It really means a lot to me, and I can't wait to see you back again here really soon. So until that time, I'm Joe, and I hope you have a phenomenal day. Take it easy.